Hey, hey, it's me again. Welcome, welcome. My name is Joanie. This is Weathered Wings, and I'm always here trying to encourage you to create something pretty, something fun, okay? It's good for you. So, I got a pumpkin here. I thought I was through with pumpkins, but I think I'm going to do one more. Not making any promises, but all right, so let's get started. Let's make sure you can see what I'm doing, okay? So we'll start with the pumpkin. Now, y'all, I've not done this before except for this little thing, so I may need a little grace. I'm actually going to use, I hope I have enough. So if you've ever seen, Pottery Barn has some terracotta pumpkins that are, well, they kind of look like this. This is actually Hobby Lobby's version, you know, just plastic ones. But they're terracotta and they're very soft looking like this. So anyway, let's just see. I'm going to go ahead and paint. And I'm just using, hopefully I only have to do one coat. This is Summer Crush by DIY. You do not have to prime with this paint. Yeah, I've just been playing, y'all, and I'm like, Ralph's out of town, can you tell? So anyway, but see on the bottom of this, and again, this is a Hobby Lobby pumpkin, but see how it has some of that little white in there, but we're gonna make that a lot better. Trying to decide now. This is a little bit different. It needs to. I'm gonna do it. There's several ways to do it, y'all. You can actually paint, let it dry, and use a decoupage medium. I'm gonna use. I just want to do it while the paint's wet. So let's see here. I don't know how that's going to work though, as far as, well, I'm just not going to worry about the bottom of it right now. I'll come back if I have to. Let's just get this part on. DIY paint dries pretty fast as well, so I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. Not sure what happened there. All right, so this is gonna be easy, y'all. I mean, you know, this is quick. So while this is wet, I've got this. This is a pigment powder, and I'm gonna take a little spoon. This is from Amy Howard. It's vintage lace, maybe, or no? I think that's something I used yesterday. So this paint's wet. Most people just, now you could use a little shaker. I did have a little shaker, but I feel like that would slow me down. I'm just gonna use this. I hope I don't waste all this. I may, because I've got paint sticking on the bottom here. Has anybody tried this? Move this over a little bit. Most people just kind of, now this is where a lot of people, if you watch it, you know, like watch on YouTube or anything like this, most people are using flour. Just use flour or baking soda, cornstarch. I did read somewhere though that flour attracted some kind of bugs. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up from here. Flour's cheap, you know, flour and all that stuff's cheap. Now, I don't know if you remember me yesterday also saying that another way you could do this is, you won't get the exact same look, but it'd be similar. It's just let the paint dry, clear wax it, and then wax with white. It's still a soft look, but it doesn't have that feel you know, in texture like that does. When I first saw some of these, I was like, you know, that's too messy. It's not as messy as gold, or not any messier than gold leaf or resin or anything else I do. So, all right, I need to let this we'll tap it in. I'm gonna actually sit it off and maybe let it see if it will dry a little bit. What about baby powder? That would work too. I think I saw somebody say sugar, but dang, would that not be sticky? I don't know. Well, this is, of course, use all that if you have it. I just happen to have pigment powders, so I thought I will just use that and see. I feel like flour is finer, would be finer than this. Cornstarch may be about the same, and this one's not totally white. See how this cornstarch is white. This is actually, what color is it? I thought it had a color. Oh, linen apron. I was close. Okay, and some people just kind of roll it around in the stuff. Now, I don't have wet paint on the bottom, remember. I'll come back and do that. Now, when I did the ornament, I didn't wait for it to dry at all. I just started immediately rubbing it off. But I think I'm gonna just see. All right. Look at that. Okay. So this just has a little bit of a, I kind of like this because it has a little antique color to it. Now again, I just have just one of these little brushes that I was using for the gold leaf. And I wish I didn't have paint on this, so I'm just going to brush it off. Again, there's no, you know, everything I've seen, everybody does it different, and so I thought this to me is what makes more sense. Remember I said somebody used decoupage medium as well, and it painted, let it dry, use a decoupage medium. So if that's more your thing, and then they put it on while that was wet, the decoupage medium. So I'm just brushing it off. I love the look of it. Now you can leave as much on, or you know, as you want. We could have done it just in the creases. So you could leave a lot of it in the creases and like brush most of it off this little part. So let's do that. I think I've already brushed it off one of them, but that's okay. So that Summer Crush is a good like terracotta look for this. Lightly. to paint the stem. I don't know what color I would paint the stem. Probably just a rich brown or something. Like that. And another thing you could do is maybe not paint the whole entire thing. Just kind of leave some spots. Let me just go ahead and get this off because this is interesting. Isn't that cute? And y'all, these are going for so much money at Pottery Barn. I didn't realize it, but and that's pretty much what it looks like. Look at that. You could also go back if you. I mean, I love it like that, but if you wanted it to have some more of the dark color, you could always just dry brush a little bit of this color, the color I used. You could dry brush just a tiny bit on there with a different paint chip brush. I think I like it just like this. I don't know about this stem. I'd have to paint it some other color. I don't know about gold. Would we want gold with this? Copper would be pretty. All right. I love these pumpkins though with this this little stem. So I'll just leave this right here.